Hello and welcome to Adventures in Cooking Shorts, where you learn a new kitchen tip in 2 minutes or less. I'm Eva Kosmas Flores, and today we're going to be braiding and ribboning rhubarb. So let's get started. So for this recipe, you'll just need a few stalks of rhubarb. The floppier, the better. So to begin, we're going to cut the ends off the rhubarb so that they're all the same length. So we'll just start on one side and go to the other side. And there we are. Everything is even. And then you'll kind of scoot it forward. And then the next thing you'll need is a box grater, and you're gonna wanna set it on its side so that you have this blade facing up. Take one of the rhubarbs and very gently push it on the box grater so that the little razor is cutting it, and you want to just do it very carefully so you don't cut yourself, and very slowly, and just gently keep pushing until it cuts the whole thing, and then you have a nice little ribbon of rhubarb. And you're just gonna keep repeating that step with all the rhubarb. The next step is to blanch them for 2 minutes in boiling water, because that's gonna make them a lot more flexible. So now that the rhubarb is done blanching, I'm just gonna take it off the stove and we're going to drain it and rinse it with cold water. So now that we've blanched our rhubarb and cooled it in cold water, we're going to pick 3 pieces of rhubarb that are about the same width. So these all seem kind of evenly matched. And then we will just start braiding them. So we'll just go ahead and start braiding it, normal braid pattern. Trying not to twist it too much because you want to keep it a little bit flatter, because that'll look nicer whenever you put it on top of whatever baked good or pastry that you're making. And if you want to, you could even take a thin knife and cut each of these ribbons in half so that they're really thin. But I kind of like the thicker look, so I leave it a little bit thicker like this. And that is it. And then you can just pick it up by each end and transfer it onto, whatever pie or tart or whatever it is that you're making. And that's how you braid and ribbon rhubarb. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. If you want to check out a tart recipe that puts this technique to use, you can hop on over to my blog at adventuresincooking.com. And if you want to follow along with my daily adventures, you can follow me on Instagram at Eva Kosmas Flores. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.